take responsibility for shipping the product to Israel, which is a huge headache that's taken off of our backs. So in general, I'd say it's very helpful. I think it would be a lot more difficult to do business with some entity in Israel proper, having their office here in the States, and they have people there that understand, the rules and regulations and the culture of doing business in the States. It's helped us quite a bit. So those resources from the foreign governments are there to help you. I mean, Israel isn't the only country that has a mission like that to help buy product from U.S. companies.
Thank you. Any other final questions? Yeah.
My name is Bob Piani. I have a fitness equipment manufacturer company, and we've always taken wire transfers only for our method of receiving payment from our international customers. But our first letter of credit is coming up now, so that's going to be an interesting process. But you mentioned credit card payments. We've got emails saying, will you take a credit card from our company? And we've always been hinky about that because give me some insight into, is it okay, any hurdles, any obstacles, things to watch out for when you accept credit cards from companies overseas? Is it different than the United States, or how's all that?
I don't think we've ever had any issues with credit. I mean, in 15 years, we've probably had one customer who's done a reverse the charge type thing where they tried to, and once we contacted the bank and explained everything, it went back the other way because they had product and we had proof that they had the product. But overall, I would say that the only thing to be leery of is if any distributor, reseller, customer overseas wants to pay with more than one credit card. If they want to split the order and say, hey, could you spread this out over a couple? I have limits on these. That's a big red flag. And even early on when I didn't know that so much, eventually we didn't take the order because it started becoming really hokey. But if anybody ever mentions that early on, it pretty much closes the door right away because I know that they're not really legitimate.
Is there a way to check up on them, say through your bank or find out their credit? I mean, these are people out of the blue sending some emails saying you take corporate credit cards for your product, and it's like, how do you?
One of the great things that the Ex-Im Bank did for us, and they do for anyone, is they will do credit checks on your foreign buyers for you, and we really have no way of doing good credit checks from here in the United States on companies in, for example, we're a company in Nigeria, so we were very leery at first. Prince Asim, but the Ex-Im Bank cleared them for us, and so again, we were able to speak very well. The other thing on the credit card, and I'm not quite sure the nature of your product, but we like credit cards because we always get the credit card approved before we ship anything. So we generally don't have any worries about the credit card because we're not going to ship anything until it clears.
Thank you. Well, I think you've given such great advice. I'm going to throw a little curveball in the final question here and ask all four of you, if you don't mind. You've had great success. Where do you see growth opportunities for each of your companies? What overseas markets really look like there's opportunities coming down the pipe that you want to seize? Do you mind starting?
That's fine. For us, what we do is we look at our products. One of our fastest growing products that we export is this containment technology for pharmaceutical manufacturers. And so we look to where is the pharmaceutical manufacturing going? The pharmaceutical manufacturing has been predominantly based in Europe, but everybody's looking to drive down costs, so the major pharmaceutical manufacturers are moving their production to places like India and China. And so we're having to get out there and put our distribution network in place so that we can go out and grow as our customers move their manufacturing. So if they need our products in different areas, we need to have a network in place to be able to support them. So for us, India and China are the two areas.
Sure. For us, as I said, we came into the market in 2007, and things started off right away very well with a lot of interest from overseas. I will say, you know, the worldwide economic downturn affected Europe, which was our target market, you know, very hard. It's coming back very strong right now, but you know, it was very difficult there for a while. But we're seeing Europe as a really strong growth area right now. I just got back from a couple weeks in Europe, and just huge activity and interest. You know, we think bodes very well. And in our industry, as probably a lot of other industries, the real growth area of the market right now is in Southeast or Asia, China, Japan, Korea, Vietnam. And we are not doing a whole lot of directed activity in that area yet, but it's an area that you know, we're probably going to target more, because it's that market in the logistics technology space is growing about 30% per year right now. It's just explosive.
Well, I think we have three large growth area opportunities. One is overall Europe, and our competitors are right there, so we're competing against them in their backyard. And although we're getting great discounts from our shippers, the only way we can really go to the next level is to opening up a stocking warehouse in their backyard. And then we can ship things over for stock by sea freight and save a lot of money, and then it's all ground shipment from there. So that's one. The other one is India. The second one is India. And our one competitor, our largest competitor, has got that market entirely sewn up, and they go through as many TLC plates in India as we make for the rest of our customers. So we've had distributors there, we've broken in, but we probably need to go there. That's our next step. We'll probably have to go to India and really build some relationships. And the other one is South America, specifically Brazil. I think that's really starting to open up. David Matthew and John Pastor, even today, are like, oh, you gotta go to Brazil with us in September. And I think that's probably going to happen. Those are our three biggest opportunities.
John?
Yep, and ours would be Brazil, China, and also India. These are countries, in the case of India and China, they've determined that it will be less expensive to build airlines and infrastructure supporting airlines than trying to build trains and roadways. It just costs a lot less. And so the focus there is to build aircraft that will carry about 100 to 150 people. They can land on shorter runways. They'll have to be made out of composites. And so those two countries, that's part of their strategy. Brazil has the third largest aircraft company in the world, Embraer. And also Canada, that's the other one that we'll probably be doing some work with very shortly, and that's Bombardier. So those are the four largest aircraft manufacturing companies. So, you know, those are the other opportunities that are coming.
Well, I want to thank you all very much. I want to thank the panelists for sharing such great information. No question, that is skillful and needed advice for the group here, so thank you.
Thank you. Just a quick synopsis. We've heard a lot about a lot of resources this morning. Of course, the U.S. Department of Commerce is a phenomenal resource, as is the U.S. Export Assistance Center.